Welcome, guys. Welcome to today's show. Today's show, we're going to celebrate you. That's right, you. We're going to celebrate you and your efforts and whatever God has blessed you to be the best possible you. Now, before we start this show today, and no, I'm not editing any of this. None of the mistakes and errors that I made in the last 4 weeks, I have edited. It's all been straight off the riff. And I stood on my square. And shout out to me because guess what, guys? This is my 4th week. That's right. 4th week. I made it through a whole week. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I did. And I knew I could do it too. So, guys, shout out to me for my first month. Even though I got a small percentage of viewers and a small subscription base. And if you want to be a part of my family here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hitting that notification bell, that way when you know when new content comes out, and also hitting the like button and share with like-minded people like yourself, okay? Now, let's get into it. Today's topic is when you persevere effortlessly. That's right, when you persevere effortlessly. And let me tell you guys, this is a topic that a lot of YouTubers don't even speak on. They don't even speak on it, guys. You know, it's all about controversy, relationship, and going back and forth, women's power, men's power, submitting, and all that other stuff. And that's fine if that's what entertains you. But that's kind of can be a distraction sometimes as well, too. And I'm not going to keep you guys long, too. Nothing wrong with that as an entertainment because, hey, let's face it. It is what it is. And that's where people are getting the bag at. You know, I'm not hating on them. But I want you to do one thing. I want you to focus on your greatness. Because when you subscribe to us YouTubers, you're focusing on our greatness, believe it or not. We're here to entertain you. That's why I don't hate on anybody. I'm here to entertain you with motivational education, entertainment, and make it fun and tell you stories. And they got their way of entertaining as well. You also got other people who are good with genres, with camping, DIYs, do it yourself. I always get that. I always want to say DUI, but it's DIY. Do-it-yourselfers. You got camp lifers. You got people who deal with reaction videos. That's their niche. You got people who just good at entertaining, which I will show you guys in the future. I'm good at entertaining right now. I just want to motivate you guys to do better, right? And also you got people that does the relationship thing back and forth with the emotional unbalancedness, you know, ratchetness and all that. That's all entertainment. And it's all going to get the bag, right? Including myself. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I want to get the bag too. But you know, I'm just being real with you guys. And I'm being honest with you. That's the only difference between me and a lot of YouTubers. So whatever you subscribe to, whatever your niche is in life, whatever your niche is in social media or whatever it is, go ahead and get the bag. I'm not hating on you. But I'm going to bring this family together. Like I told you on the first episode, this is a family of people who want to be entertained as well as learn from each other. I can learn for you when I start doing live streaming in the future. And I'm just celebrating life, guys. I'm celebrating that fact that this is my 4th week here with my channel and my niche. So, okay, Tim, what do you mean by pursuing your dreams effortlessly? Well, when you persevere effortlessly, we know what we're good at, but due to distractions by seeing other people succeed in other things, we're trained to believe that, hey, they're better than me. They're better than me for whatever reason, because we think that everybody else that's doing a lot better, and it's usually on a financial situation, because everybody likes them. They got the most likes, they got the most money, they got the most attention, and it just depends. And also in the workplace, when the bosses love this employee always is above meets when it comes to different job positions and so forth. But the thing is, like I told you guys before, God put a spark and a talent in each and every one of us. And most of the time, we know what that spark is, but we overlook it. We overlook it because we don't think that what we have that's inside of us are any value. And we do have value. We do have value, okay? It could be into hair. You could be a machinist. You could be a comedian. You can be an entertainer, potential. And you can, but you never will let your blessings, I should say, or your skills grow without trying. Because a lot of people, believe it or not, guys, including myself, are afraid to let that talent grow. And what I mean by talent doesn't have to mean necessarily you entertaining people. You can have a talent at your job. You can be great at loan processing. That's right. But you won't give yourself a chance to grow in the field that is natural to you because you think that doing this other job will get me the most money, not realizing the effort that you have at the position that you're in, that you're good in. When you grow that talent to the extreme, that supervisors will say, hey, wow, this person is good. Oh, man, we need to take this person to the next level. I'm sorry. And no, I'm not editing this. We need to take this person to the next level, right? So let me just give you a good example of what I'm saying. Work with a lady, right? Very sweet lady, very talented. She was just like the rest of us. She was very complacent in her job position. Had management skills for days, but was scared to take that position or try to take that position because she didn't know what it entails to be manager. She thought that she couldn't do it because everybody relies when you're in a mortgage type of position or financial, whatever type of big company job that you work at, everybody relies on management to a certain degree. I mean, yes, you got your part to play as a employee, but you know, at the end, the manager pulls everybody together. The manager is the team leader, including the team lead of the team. Also relies on management at the end. But what she had to realize in the end that she had the skills and the potential to grow, but if she never would have took that chance and let her skill grow, she would have never known. So what happened was I was in a position that, and when you work in mortgages like this, you move from one place to another. It's all moving parts. You can work from one position to another. You can work from foreclosure to default, to underwriting, or whatever the position is. You're constantly moving and learning, which is a good thing, which is actually a great thing in the mortgage industry, right? But we saw as a team, and it was 12 of us, and this was over 10 years ago, guys, that this lady had skills. She had skills to not only look at other team members' loans and give advice, but she also did the corrections as well. And she wasn't even a team lead. And she had this thing about her that everybody liked. Everybody liked being around her. She had charisma, but she was scared to be in that position until she was forced to be in that position by her, not so much by upper management, by you maxed out everything you could do, your abilities. You can either move up or just move to another team because, or you just keep staying right there doing what you do, which was fine. Most people like to do that anyway. But even management saw that. So what happened was, manager came up to her and said, look, even in a meeting, it said, you need to be in my position. Well, what do you mean I need to be in your position? Are you moving up? And we all thought that when our manager said that she was moving up to VP or something like that. And she said, no, 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 no. No, you need to be as management because such and such is leaving. He's leaving and he's going to another company and he's going to another state and so forth. And it was like 4 teams that was doing this type of processing position job. But it was 4 teams, I'm sorry, and they needed a manager in that position. Oh, no, 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 I can't do that. I can't do that. Why not? Because I don't know what it entails. And see, it's the fear of not knowing what that position entails that stop us from growing. It's the fear of not knowing. And a lot of times when we see management stressed out, it's no different from employees. Once you get into the genre of doing things and being on Zoom calls and so forth, you get the hang of it. And it's good on your resume. And that's what was told of her. And that was told also to her, given the fact that, you can do this. We believe that you can do this. And she had a whole bunch of love guys behind her. A whole bunch of love, a whole bunch of people supporting her. And if she fails, so what? That's what we told her. Hell, we even celebrated before she even applied for the damn job. For that other team to be a manager. And we had such a cool lady manager. She said, look, I'm not going to let you fail. She said, if you need me, I'm here. Your desk is literally, 20 feet away from me? 30 feet away from me? Even if it's 40, you can always hit me up. I just want to see you succeed. Right? She had the highest reviews. She had the highest numbers. She didn't meet or up meet, she exceeded. She excelled every quarter. Every 3 months, she excelled at her job. And it was effortlessly. Now, we normally, as people, get in positions because we need a job a lot of time. I'm going to just be real with you. We need a job and we need to earn some money. And then we complain about the little money that we have because we never made an effort to pursue the position the thing that's in us that we can be good at. And this can go through anything in life. Some people are good at doing hair. Some people are good at building things. Some people are good at carpentry. You don't have to always be white collar jobs. It could be blue collar, believe it or not. And you can actually start at the bottom and build your own business in blue collar. Let me tell you something, guys. There are guys that have their own business in blue collar that's making over $100,000 a year. I'm going to say that to you again. And the people in the back. There are people that are doing blue collar jobs that own their own businesses, their own private business. And they started off working for somebody else, to learn everything that they can from a company, and then started doing their own business, making 100, and believe it or not, some of them are making $200,000 because they had to step out in faith. That was that inner light inside of them that I keep telling you guys about. Hell yeah, it's going to be hard at first. Yes, you're going to have to do your research and studies. Yes, you're going to have to do a trial and error thing. I have to do a trial and error thing for myself. I'm learning how to put links in and for YouTube, and hell, I don't even have a banner yet. Now, part of that's because of laziness. I know how to do the banner, but that's not a here or there. But I'm learning, and I'm still here, and I'm still posting, and I'm still growing every day. But when you do something, when you find a niche inside of you and you know you're good at it, now as a hobby, I'm naturally good at producing music. You can give me any instrument and I can produce a song. I can write songs. A lot of guys can produce music, but they don't know how to write lyrics and stuff. I can do all both. Effortless. I can use the most minimum equipment and create tracks and create beats and create melodies, write songs, produce the vocals, all of that. But it wasn't an overnight thing. And when I first started doing producing a long time ago in the late 80s, guys, as a teenager, trust me when I tell you, it took me years to develop that art and skill. It really did. And I know the music industry has changed a lot, how business is done, and I know how to do acting as well. So I'm just taking it day by day, guys. But every day I'm growing. Every day I'm growing, and every day I'm surprising myself. But you got to give yourself a chance in whatever skills you know. And see, I'm going to tell you something. Let me tell you a little bit something about God. Every day he shows you the skills that you are good at. But you have to develop that skills. And it's not going to be easy. Because if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? I guess the good example of this would be Bud Crawford that won the fight, even though I was rooting for Spence in the boxing. This young man has ring IQ and is really, really, really good at boxing. He's like a little brother version of Mayweather. He's good at boxing. He has a great ring IQ. Do you think, even though, Terrence Bud Crawford started off and everybody knew he had the natural skills to be a boxer, do you think he started off on a high level? No. He had to develop that. And it took him years to develop that. Do you think Michael Jordan was naturally good? He was naturally good, but he had to practice all the time to be good at basketball. And on and on and on, guys. You get what I'm trying to say. I don't care if it's basket weaving. You have that natural niche that you can persevere effortlessly. Starting today, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's not promised to us. Go ahead and take advantage of that natural skills, okay? Now, before I go today, guys, I'm going to let y'all know that this weekend I'm going to be partying my ass off, because I'm just celebrating the fact that I managed to get through 1 month of YouTube. I am so proud of myself, guys. And I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I've got my own type of show. I got my own type of genre that's different from a whole lot of people. And I'm going to continue to have this. And, I want to collab with other YouTubers once I get a little bit more numbers underneath me. And I'm going to just say this one more thing to the other YouTubers. I'm not hating on anybody. I'm just trying to tell my audience, look, if you got a good niche on something, just go ahead and pursue it. I'm not good at back and forth relationship and manosphere and all that crap. I'm just not good at that. That's just not me. I believe either she's going to be here with me or she's not. You can't make a woman like you. Why are you going back and forth? And look, women and men know what their position in life is. Why you keep going back and forth with this? Nobody's stupid. Everybody's smart. We're all adults, right? But people like that type of entertainment. Me personally, I can't listen to that all day long. I can give love advice. I can deal with the psychology of what my personal experiences and the people around me experiences. But to just go back and forth with people about stupid things like she won't submit to me or he won't do what I tell him to do and all this kind of foolishness, that's just not my niche. Because I would never have another person in my life, a woman in my life, that's not going to work with me. I'm not going to do it. It's a simple A and B thing. A and B equals C. Either you're going to be with me on my program or you're not. Why argue about it, right? Doesn't make any logical sense, but anyway, do your thing, and I'm proud of you guys. Be the best you that you can possibly be. If a woman don't want to be with you guys, or a man, ladies, don't want to be with you, it's better in the end that that person won't be with you. This is actually kind of part 2 of Love Thursdays, except on Fridays. Because you don't want a person to make your life miserable. I mean, it's already, can be very hard already. Why just add somebody who's going to add misery to your life, right? Especially down the line and cause you more drama. And with that being said, I want you guys to have a safe weekend. I'm just celebrating. I'm just happy, and I'm just marinating on it. And with that being said, go ahead and let yourself out. I know you let yourself in. Go ahead and let yourself out. Make sure you close that door behind you so that the critters and the flies won't get in, all right? All right, guys. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to my video and my contents. I wish you guys a safe weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday, okay? If I don't post something on the weekend. All right, guys, and once again, if you like the content that I put out, please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell notification, also sharing with other like-minded people as well as yourself. And with that also being said, remember, I'm not just Tim, but I'm Tim's On Demand. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the next show. Have a happy weekend. And also remember, persevere in your dreams effortlessly. All right, have a good afternoon, good evening, and a good night. Thank you for listening.